Hey everyone, welcome back to a new upload. Today is going to be the part 2 of my Sephora Springs Savings Event haul. I have some complexion products, some new tools, a beautiful eyeshadow palette, and you know what? Let's just jump right into it. So to kick everything off, I have to show you guys this Natasha Denona palette I picked up. Now, this is new to me. It is not new to the market. This is her cult classic Natasha Denona Bronze palette. I love this palette so far. I put this on today and I'll tell you the colors I used. So I used Beach, Suntan to deepen up the crease a little bit, and then on my lids, I put this beautiful shimmery shade called Bliss. All of these colors went on so nice. Now I know I've only used this palette twice, but so far I'm really impressed with it and I'm really happy I picked this up. Now, going along with the eye look, what I used to prime my lids today is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and this is in the color Eden. So this actually has a little bit of pigment to it. And what's nice is not only does this go on so smooth, it really cancels out really any discoloration on your lids, and it makes your lids nice and primed, silky smooth, ready for eyeshadow. And this was definitely a really good purchase. I'm happy I picked this up as well. Because the Sephora collection was 30% off, I'm like, hey, you know, this would be a great time to try out more of their brushes, and I'm really happy I did. So I purchased 3 eyeshadow brushes from the Sephora collection. So this is 26.19, which is more tapered. This more condensed small brush, which is 15, and I love using this on the lower lash line. And they seem like really good quality so far, so I picked up those 3. Now this is number 85, and this is a lip brush. I did use this for the very first time today to apply my lipstick and do a little bit of blending, and it seemed good. I have to keep using it, but this was another one I picked up. This eyeshadow brush I did not use today, but this is by Rose Inc. Now the reason I purchased this eyeshadow brush is here. I'll give you a zoomed in look here. It just had a very interesting shape, and I love that it was dual ended. So I heard this is really great for hooded eyes. I can't attest to that because my eyes aren't hooded, but I will say the shape of this brush is really nice for just like doing detail in the outer crease. So like you can use the smaller end, or the fatter end is still even good, at least for me, to do detail on the outer crease and really stamp color. I will say the handle feels a little cheap so far, but I do really enjoy the shape of this brush. All right, last eyeshadow brush, I picked up an Hourglass brush. I love Hourglass. I love their products. I love their brushes. So this is a super small smudging brush. And this is another brush that is great if you want to get really detailed on your lower lash line. So far, I really do enjoy the quality of all of those brushes. Now let's talk complexion. I did not purchase a ton of complexion products during the sale because I already have foundation and concealer and primers that I really love, and I didn't want to keep hoarding new products and then waste all that money and have products go bad in my drawers that I'm not going to use up. So the 2 I purchased were by Summer Fridays. I purchased their Shade Drops Broad Spectrum SPF 30. This is called their Mineral Milk Sunscreen. And I will say I understand why they call it the Mineral Milk Sunscreen, because it does come out in like a milky looking texture. You don't see me talk about sunscreen a lot on my channel. I know, gasp, fall off your chair. I know everyone is always sunscreen, 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 and that's what everyone talks about. And I understand the importance of it. It's definitely important to protect your skin, but I'm just not like a sunscreen connoisseur. So the reason this SPF caught my eye was really honestly the description. So it's a lightweight mineral sunscreen. It glides over the skin like a serum, which I can attest to that. The other reason this caught my eye was that there are skincare benefits in it. So it has vitamins, antioxidants, and soothing chamomile in it. It's also reef friendly, which I thought was amazing. And it has a soft, natural finish. So I have this on today. I put this under my Hourglass Vanish Stick, and every time I've been using it, my makeup actually turns out really nice. And it looks good on camera, and it looks good in person. It doesn't make my face any more oily. In fact, what's weird, when I've tried this, my face tends to look less oily. Go figure. The next product by Summer Fridays is their Sheer Skin Tint. Now this is one product you will see me applying with my hands because it makes your life so much easier. And I love that it's not thick. You will never see me applying straight up foundation with my hands. I think it's gross. It feels gross. So basically with the skin tint, you use it after your daily skincare and your SPF products. So I have layered these together and they do layer very nice. I will say Summer Fridays is cruelty-free, which is amazing, and they are a cleaner brand, so that's another reason why I kind of want to try out some of their stuff. The only thing I will have to loop back on is that sheer skin tint, because I'm not sure if it's making my skin break out. I really hope it's not, because I've loved the way my skin looks when I use it, so we shall see on that. Well, I bought a very itty bitty contour stick. This is by Westman Atelier, and it's very tiny in this nice black matte case. I used this today, and this thing's already smudging in the case, and what's weird is the first time I screwed it up just a little bit, this thing must not be level in the packaging because the product like caught on the inside, so it like smudged the product up. So that's kind of unfortunate. You know, it's not the end of the world. It's okay. So as you'll see in this footage, I applied this contour with this new Hourglass brush. This is called their Ambient Soft Glow Foundation Brush. But as you see, I am not using this for foundation. I love using this with this contour stick. And what's great about this brush is the way it is tapered and it goes along the jawline so perfectly. And this brush is also really nice to apply your contour in very specific areas instead of kind of getting it all over the place. And once again, going to repeat myself, I love Hourglass, so I was really happy to add this to my collection. The other thing I want to add is Westman Atelier only offers the shade Biscuit in the mini size. I would like it a little bit darker, but I think this shade is really great for contouring, so another product, I gotta say, I'm really happy with it. So 3 just random products that I picked up, one being this Cosa Sport. It's the Beachy Clean Chemistry Serum Deodorant. Now, I have not purchased a deodorant that has a roller ball and that's a serum consistency in years. It does have like a little light beachy scent. Now I can report back on this already because I've used it about, I don't know, 7 times. And I will say this keeps any smell coming from your pits at bay. The only weird thing I will say about this is it kind of feels like your armpits are a little bit sticky after using it. So it's gonna take like a little time to go away, but I have like noticed it sometimes throughout the day. So it's nothing that like bothers me. It's just something I wanted to note because serum deodorants are definitely different than your usual like spray or your solid deodorant. So keep that in mind if you purchase this. You guys know, if you watch any of my hair content, I love Dry Bar dry shampoo. It's the only dry shampoo I use. And Dry Bar came out with this pretty recently. This is their Detox Gentle Sensitive Scalp Dry Shampoo. So I definitely wanted to give this product a try because anything that says gentle for sensitive scalp seems like it's probably hopefully better for your scalp. And I love Dry Bar's dry shampoo anyway, so I had to pick this up. So speaking of dry shampoo, but something totally different, I found this online. This is the Sephora Dry Shampoo Brush Cleaner. Now, I've used something like this in the past. It was from some brand I got from Target a few years ago, and you use this to spray on your brushes, and then you just take like a paper towel and rub your brushes on the paper towel, and you'll see any pigments of eyeshadows or whatever you have on your brushes come right off. And I love that this is also alcohol free. It's a very quick dry formula. And one of the claims that I read online was this is not supposed to leave your brushes oily or give your brushes like a weird filmy oily residue. So I did use this today. I had to use it on those Sephora eyeshadow brushes before I went in with my eye look. And there definitely is no residue left behind, and it does take the pigment right off. We have all of the miscellaneous random items out of the way, so we're gonna jump into all of the lip products I purchased. First things first, let's start with the basics. So this is a pretty new product. This is by Ulla Hendrickson. It's the Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. So some claims on Sephora's website, it says it's clinically fuller looking lips in 1 week. It smooths, brightens, and revives dull lips. It instantly reduces the look of lip lines, and it instantly hydrates and improves elasticity. And it's interesting because as I'm reading these claims to you right now about the fuller looking lips in a week, I noticed in the mirror today my lips, maybe it's in my head, I don't know, but my lips looked fuller. If it's doing what it's claiming it does, That's amazing. Going to definitely keep using this. Makeup by Mario has a lot of great lip products on the market, and finally for the very first time I got to try a lot of his lip products during this sale. So the first one I'm going to share with you is his Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum. Now as you can see, I have this beautiful very light sheer pinky color, and some of the claims with this plumping lip serum is that it's a conditioning blend of vegan oils that plump, nourish, and hydrate your lips. It has kiwi oil, avocado oil, argan oil, and shea butter. And I did notice a little bit of tingling when I put this on my lips. I do not have this on today, but I have used this twice now. And it does leave a very nice sheer juiciness to the lips. I would not purchase this if you're looking for like a high pigment gloss. That is not what this is, but I do like the consistency and the feeling of this on my lips. You guys are probably very sick of hearing people talk about the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm. I had to get more colors. I purchased one of these for my very first initial Sephora haul, and I had to get 3 more. It's funny, I've heard someone say you're gonna get addicted to buying these and you're gonna want all the colors. That is me. I am that person. So the shades that I picked up was the very famous light beautiful pink color, and this is in the color Pink Sugar. I also purchased Brown Sugar, and then the last color I purchased was Poppy, and this is like an orangey color. So here's a close-up of the 3. Now I did use this pink one just alone, no lip liner or anything, yesterday, and it really hydrated the lips, and I was actually surprised at how hydrating these are. Love the consistency of those. Those are really nice and they smell good too. We're gonna talk about lip liners now. So I purchased some Makeup by Mario and Rare Beauty lip liners. I purchased the Rare Beauty lip liner during my very first Sephora haul, so if you're curious about that color, that's in that video. But because I love that lip liner so much, I had to pick up another one by Rare Beauty. So this is the shade Talented, and it's a very nice nude. And you'll see that I already have dipped into this. We do have lots of lipsticks coming down the pipeline, so I'm gonna get this ready and we're gonna do some swatches here. So once again, this is the shade Talented. And I'm just gonna kind of show you the color here. And this is like a really nice, I would call this a neutral brown. At least it looks more neutral on me, but it leans maybe a little warm. So this is great for everyday use. So the other lip liners I purchased were by Makeup by Mario. I have 2. Now this is a similar color. This is gonna be deeper than the Rare Beauty one. This is like a nice chocolatey brown, and I think it's described as a chocolate brown online. Love the way this feels. I have this on today. So I've not swatched this one yet, but this is in the color Tan. So you would think it's gonna be a straight up tan color. So let's see what this one looks like. Okay, so you'll see Travis is definitely a deeper brown, and Tan is more like a traditional neutral tan color. So that is really pretty. So that's it for lip liners. We're gonna jump into lipsticks, and that's gonna be our very final category of the day. For the very first time, I finally picked up a Rare Beauty lipstick. Now this is their matte lipstick in the color Wise. So I did get this to go along with the lip liner that I previously purchased, and it's this beautiful deep color. So we'll swatch that here. You'll see this color. I don't know how it looks on camera, but in person, it's definitely a brown, but it has a hint of mauve to it. Really like this shade. So I have 3 Makeup by Mario lipsticks right here. Now this is his Ultra Suede lipstick. Let's go through the colors I purchased. So the first one I'll show you is Daniela. I love the packaging of his lipsticks. This actually is a magnet for the top. It feels very high quality. Swatch this one. Now you'll see this one definitely has a lot more reddish purple tones in it than this previous Rare Beauty one. Second color I picked up was Sierra. Now this is more of a neutral, and I have this color on today. See, it looks very light. There's Sierra. And then the second color that I do have on today is Cam, and this one's gonna be a little darker than Sierra, but they're very close. So Cam is gonna be a little bit more peachy orange, and then Sierra is more of like a neutral. All right, so that concludes the Makeup by Mario lipsticks. I did also, for the very first time, this was definitely a haul of firsts, I will say. I picked up 2 Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. So everyone says how great her lipstick formula is. The only time I've ever tried her lipstick was in a birthday gift. It was like one of those free Sephora birthday rewards. I will say Charlotte's lipsticks, you know, before any discounts, they retail at $35. So that's why I've kind of stayed away from them, because I'm like, I don't know, $35 for a lipstick is a lot. But in the spirit of the sale, this was the time where I was gonna try them out. So here were the 2 colors I picked up. So the first one I will show you is Hot Emily. Now this is totally different than what I was showing you by Rare Beauty and Makeup by Mario. I wanted some bright, summery, bold colors. So this one is like a very hot, beautiful coral. And I fell in love with this color in the store, and I swatched it in the store. I'm like, all right, I have to have this. So I'll show you this color here. Like, it is so pretty. So then the next color I purchased was Tell Laura, and this is another hot color, and it doesn't lean as much coral. This actually leans more of a warm, bright red. And you'll see these more have like a satiny finish than the other lipsticks I swatched. They are going to be perfect for spring and summer, and I cannot wait to use these more. All right, you guys, that is a total wrap for this Sephora haul. If you enjoyed this video or like this type of content, please make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next upload. Bye.